Hello, everybody. This is Mario again, and I do have a special guest today. His name is Johnny Lowe, and he's a financial planner. And the reason why I invited him today is we met last weekend on a funeral of a friend. And basically, sometimes we don't know, things like tragedy, like a death, comes to us, and we don't realize how important life insurance is. So I asked Johnny to do this show because I really want my audience to find out the importance of having a life insurance. Johnny, first thing I want to ask you is, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I moved to America. First place was, we moved to Seattle, Washington, 1976. I
Wow.
was a young 8-year-old. Fast forward now,
Uh, where
you know how,
where are you
yeah.
originally from?
I was born in Hong Kong.
Okay. Okay.
We have the same story, right? You know how, we came in and then my dad had $800 in his pocket, right? And
Okay.
there's three siblings. So there's six of us with 800 American dollars, but in our pocket, in his pocket. So,
Okay. Okay. And
yeah.
did you go to school? So that means you went to high school here in Seattle then.
Yeah, so I went to, from Beacon Hill to, elementary school to Cleveland High School, then I went to UW and then
Okay.
fast forward, I had my own business. And you and I have that same feel, right? We everything we do, we want to do something that can, of course, we need to make money to survive, but we want to help others, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's what you do, right?
Yes.
Like like you get somebody a home. Can you imagine how important that is?
Hmm.
You don't sell houses, you sell a home,
Yes.
because you live there and that's their family, that's where they grew up in, right? So yeah, so
Okay. Thank you very much. So let's talk about how we can help people then, especially after seeing you at the funeral, and basically you came up to the podium and you basically said that the family was basically taken care of because of life insurance that you were able to get them, and that really helped. And do you want to tell us about like how people you know when you approach people, a lot of them say no, they turn down life insurance, they don't want life insurance, and especially with immigrants, it's a really big problem
yeah,
because of superstition. So do you want to
yeah.
talk about it? And
Yeah, let's
okay.
let's rewind from the funeral itself, right? And it's so
uh,
glad to see you, you know. And by the way, we like to explain to the people that let's not get together because of a wedding or a funeral. Get together more often with all your loved ones. Everybody have maybe the differences or whatever, but hey, at the end, you know, this life
yes.
insurance stuff, it's something that we get together and go, man, this is something very important, and a lot of people don't see it. You know what's weird about life insurance? When I ask somebody, everybody say they need it, right?
Mm.
But most of the time, when you ask them, "Hey, can I make an appointment with you?" They go, "Oh, I'm too busy." I'm going, "Wow, what is more important to you to take care of your family, right?"
Right.
But they're always too busy. You know what they're busy doing? They was telling me stories like, "Oh, I'm too busy. I gotta play golf." You mean playing golf is more important than taking care of your family? No, but that's our life, right? And you,
Yeah.
you and I in the same industry where how many no's have you heard in your life? Seriously,
A lot.
with your
I work
business,
with the
I mean,
80-20 rules. Out of 10 people I call, 8 would say no, and 2 would be a prospect basically. So that's my
that's right.
80-20 rule that I work with. And it's probably the same thing with insurance.
Yeah. So what if this client that we went to funeral that again, so this client cares about the family a lot, and not only that, financially he'll take care of the family while he's working. He realized, how about something, unpredictable, right? Something happened to me. What's gonna happen to my family? So think about one thing. When you're working, you are the money making machine, right? You're this machine that comes out with money, right? If your machine stop, they don't eat. They
Right.
might live in the streets, right?
Mhm.
So he cared about his family so much that He bought life insurance for me, and and this is how we got together and explained like how important it is. And let's talk about the first generation people, right? You understand, for people from Asia, it's different there, right? What do you mean? I give you some money. If I die, my family get what, hundreds of thousands, even millions? That's too good to be true. That's what they always say, right? I go, no, that's how it works. Insurance company will take care of your family, and then the superstition is like, hey, if I buy it, man, it's bad luck. I go, you know what? You know what's bad luck? If you don't have it and something happened to you, that's bad luck. And by the way, when it comes to paying a claim, they always have to pay a claim because they are a very big company. They rather pay you $1 million than have you sue them and make their company look bad. See, so people have to look at it that way. It's not, they will pay a claim, they will take care of all the people. And number one thing is because they know the reputation is very important, right? And that's how they stay strong. Most insurance company I work with, they're over 100 years old. Most of them, how did it become 100 years old? Like, wow, how did it take this long? The state survived this long because they take care of the client, right? And that's the goal. Don't think about superstitious things. And by the way, and Mario, you and I talk about this, right? What is Plan B? So if somebody says that, you know what, Johnny, I don't need life insurance. And you know what Plan B is, which is a sad thing.
Yeah.
They go to GoFundMe.
Go
You know what GoFundMe is? Yeah.
basically
Basically,
asking people to, yeah.
yeah, you could have took care of yourself.
Yeah.
All you have to do is, pay for this policy and take care of yourself. And probably what people don't know is this. They always ask me, wow, can I afford it? Can you not? I go, by the way, very affordable. Depends on how big a policy you want, right? Maybe you just want to offer your family 100,000. Maybe you want 10 million or whatever you want. Of course, the higher the amount, the more it is, right? But the key thing is this: people wait too long. What happened is that most people don't realize this. You have to qualify. You can't just buy life insurance. You can't just go in the place because I want life insurance. No, you have to qualify, meaning you still got to be semi-healthy, right? Um, and because it's the risk to the insurance company. Because you're not healthy, then you can't get it.
Yes.
Now, those people that get declined, they ask me, hey, Johnny, 10 years ago, I should have spoken to you. Every time they say that. 5 years ago, I go, you know what? I don't have the crystal ball. But I know you're gonna say this to me because it happens every time. But then now you're 50 or 60, even 70, because I want one. I'm sorry. Either it's gonna be way too expensive or you don't qualify. So while you're young, that's what you want. Now, here's what I suggest. Now, if you're single, you have the kids, don't even think about it. Right? Now, if you have kids, you got a home. What I can do for the client is this. If something happened to you, I pay off your home. What do you think about that?
Very good.
But if you say no, GoFundMe is not gonna buy you a house. You know what I mean? So that's where we come in, So again, you and I have this one rule, right? It's all about them. I never care about how much I get paid. If they get taken care of, I will be taken care of. Now I need to make a living, but it's all about them, So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, and I'm sure, Mario, you might ran into some people that maybe passed away and didn't have life insurance, right? You might have had some people like
Happens
that,
a lot.
right?
Yes.
See, a lot.
A lot.
Can you? I almost feel so bad that why don't I just give these guys policy? You know what I mean? Right. I give you a really sad situation. When I first started business, now I'm in this business for 24 years, right?
Okay.
The first couple months ago, I had a client. He said, you know what, Johnny, I like to buy it, but I need to, be a little healthier. I need to quit smoking. Da 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 da. They always say that. I quit, quit, quit. I go, no problem. You still have young kids. You still have a house to pay. What's gonna happen, right? Um, Year and a half later, I got a call. Guess where he called me from? He called me from Harborview Hospital. I know something's wrong. I go, oh my God, you called me there. This is not good. He goes, Johnny, can you come to the hospital right away? I showed up. But again, this is a year and a half after, right?
Mhm.
Colon cancer. Only maybe a couple weeks, he passed away. So sad, right? So the
Yeah.
widow called me. He goes, hey, by the way, did my husband buy that policy? I go, no, I'm sorry. We're not here to sell anything. I only offer a something that a product that will help. I don't push. If the client says no, I can't help it. But he said he will buy it after he quit, cigarettes, whatever, but never bought it. So at that time, I still remember, $100 a month would have gave it would have paid off the house. But I'm sorry, long story short, foreclosed. The home was foreclosed. The kid was only 8 and 10. Two
Wow.
kids. So I mean, you know, we do our best at what we do in life. We just
Right.
can't help it, right? So I'm sure you got stories like that, right?
Yes.
So
So that must motivate you a
um
lot, huh? When
no, that is what made me stay in the business for 20 some years afterward. I
yes,
mean, now every time I hear no, I go, hey, it's okay. Somebody's gonna say yes, and maybe I'll help somebody. Which you and I saw we were at the funeral, and that person said yes. So it's yeah, we do what we can, but in life though, Mario, you can only help somebody that helps themselves, right?
yes.
We can give the best thing in the world. If they don't sign the paperwork, I can't do nothing about it, right? And of course, insurance is only good when you need it. If I could, I get in a car accident, I buy it later, right?
Yeah.
You know?
But we don't know. Who would know? Who can tell?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, who can
the
tell,
funeral,
right?
the guy was pretty young, he was only in his
Yeah,
50s, so
yeah, come on. Today, 50s and new 60s, right?
yeah.
So hey, by the way, the guy that passed away when he bought the policy, he was preferred healthiest rate.
Wow.
No, no issues at all. I mean, think
Uh-huh.
about that.
Yeah.
He could have said, "Oh, here's a good one." They always say that. I'm so healthy now. Why do not need life insurance? Because we don't know what happened down the road. So yes, so
Yeah,
that's
anything can happen. I mean, life, everybody dies, and we don't know when. So,
yep, 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 yep. So I'm gonna share with you now, and you and I talked about this. And remember, I told you that the general the generation wealth
generational wealth.
distribution. Yep,
Yes.
yep. So here's what you hear all the time. When we come as an immigrant, we always hear this story like, hey, by the way, man, that neighbor, oh, they're so rich, the kid's gonna be taken care of, right? I hear it all the time, right? And here's what I hear from some of the people, right? Um, okay, my grandpa worked so hard in his life, left my dad with nothing. Now my dad works very hard in his life, left me with nothing. Now I work very hard in my life. I'm working very hard to get and pass down the kid. No,
Mhm.
but can you imagine one generation bought life insurance? Example: if grandpa bought let's just say $500,000 life policy, right?
Mhm.
And now thought that your dad would have a house, right? So it will be much easier. We still work very hard. We still got to provide. Then the house may pass on to me. But because of that life insurance plan, which costs
Started.
literally peanuts,
Mhm.
what great grandpa, whatever generation. Now if you don't, same story. Oh, I'm gonna work very hard. Watch, my kids gonna work very hard. That's the same story over and over and over again.
Yes. Yes.
And not only the house, the policy could have bought a college education. Now think about that. You know, college education is almost
Expensive.
it's not even fair, right?
Yeah.
Now, now, now the life insurance will take care of that. You know, then that's the whole idea is about money, right? So sorry about that. No, it's always in business. We got business phone going. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But 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 that's important. The distribution of wealth distribution. You can become that wealthy family that pass along your son
Mhm.
because when something happened to you, hundreds or millions, whatever you want to do, will pass on to the kid. And this is our podcast, right? We
Yeah.
help them, and hopefully they don't. After this, this why the end note is this. Let's hope that they're more open minded. Don't
Yes.
talk about being bad luck. At the end, you look at your kids and go, you know what? If something happened to me, I want to make sure that financially you're taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, you know. So, um, my email is jlo. My name is Johnny Lowe. So
Okay.
jlo 168
Okay.
at msn.com. And you know, send me a message, anything you want. I'm only licensed in Washington and California, but
Okay.
it's not about it's all about education today, right? And this is all education only, by the way. It's not you know, and you take it and you know, hopefully it will help you, you know. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna put your information there, Johnny. So if somebody is interested, they can look at the information in the comments below, so people
yeah,
can get hold of you. So in case somebody listen and is interested in getting life insurance for basically, to help their family, and they can connect with you for sure. But
yeah,
I
yeah, for
really want
sure.
to thank you. Your message is very strong, and it's really important. I really think everybody should get life insurance for basically for their protection and for the generational wealth. Just like you mentioned, it's a good way to start for education, for house, for starting a business, for you know
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it requires money, and that's one way to get money basically is through life
mhm,
insurance.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when somebody asks me how much it costs, think about this. It
Yeah.
is pennies to a dollar, right?
Hmm.
Because you only
Yes.
pay penny to that dollar, right?
Hmm.
You know, because if you want 100,000, you're not paying 100,000, right? You're paying peanuts to it.
Yes. Yes.
But people don't
Exactly.
know that. People always think it's so expensive, like, "Ah, I can't afford it," whatever. But no, it's so low. It's kind of the point where it's so low that everybody that has a job should be able to afford it, you know?
Yes, they
You
should
know?
they should view it as an investment. You're putting a
Yeah,
little bit and getting a big chunk in return. So
yeah,
that's $100 become 100,000. That's what 100x
yeah,
return on your money.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
where can you
yeah,
get that? Where can you do
it
that?
should be a
Put it the
no-brainer,
savings in the
right?
bank.
Yeah, and here's the other one too, right? Even though somebody doesn't own a home, right?
Hmm.
America, there's a lot of, single family, right? Like a
Right.
single mom, right? Man, if something happened to you, what's gonna happen to the kids? We're not even talking about a house. We're talking
Hmm.
about there's no money for now. You don't
Hmm.
want them to go homeless, right? But yeah, no, this is I'm glad I talked to you. We like to share ideas, but share an idea, meaning we wanna we want you know what? We want our generation, everybody, let's do it for the Asians, right? You know what I mean, right? Let's make us stronger about it, so
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's if you got anything else to say, you can say it now. We still got a little bit of time. We cut off
yeah,
automatically at 30 minutes. So, but anyway,
yeah,
I got your information, Johnny Lowe. I'm gonna put down you don't mind if I put down your telephone number or you just the email?
yeah, yeah, cell phone
Cell phone.
and the email I gave you.
Okay.
The JLo 168 at msn.com. Yeah, JLo
MSN.com.
168. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Email
J
will be
Lo.
best.
Let me write
Yeah,
that down
yeah,
again. J Lo
yeah. 168
168
at,
at
at MSN.
MSN.com.
Yeah.
JLo168 at SMN.com. Okay, and then I'll put down your phone number and people can get hold of you there. Okay.
Yeah. Very cool. Oh, in fact, let me show somebody this.
Okay.
This just for fun because we got a little bit of time, right?
Okay.
You probably might not seen this, right? But that's actually my license plate back in the days.
Wow.
By the way, you know, green and yellow is Sonics, right?
Yeah.
Sonics, and
Yeah.
if you can,
Green and
and by the way, 1991 was our renewal. That was the last renewal.
okay.
Where was she at that time? The other lady.
Yeah. Wow.
She might be a waitress or something like that, huh? 1991 was the last renewal. That's what I still have that license plate. I didn't renew it, but yeah. So I am the original J.
Yeah, you're the original JLo, not the other JLo.
Just for fun. Yeah.
That's good to
Yes.
know. So when you say JLo, it's you, not
Yeah, not the other person. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
older than her too. Yeah.
She
you know,
copied
you know,
then.
I enjoy hey Mario and I you know the everybody, all the Asians, especially Filipino, they should
Mhm.
thank you for what you share for
Okay.
the people.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, because you doing a very special thing, and you should have 100 million hits by now. You know what I mean? Because you do so much. No, you do so much, right? You know, you do it because you care. You know,
Yeah.
you need to, you know, people always talk about you do this, oh, okay, make money, whatever,
Yeah.
it's about
Well,
caring,
I've
right?
only been
And
doing it
thank you.
for a little bit over a year now. I started
Yeah,
2023, March 2023, so just a little bit over a year.
yeah,
So, and I enjoy doing it, especially, talking to people like you and other people too. So it's really important, I think, so once we record people, it's gonna be there for a long, long time. So
mhm,
you're gonna be in YouTube, and YouTube is owned by Google. So
yeah,
whenever somebody Googles your name, and
uh-huh,
it's gonna come out. Okay, I interview with Johnny Lowe, and they're gonna watch it, and they're gonna see you. So
yeah,
so it's forever. It's in the cloud.
yeah.
This interview
So
is gonna
now
be
when
in the
they go
cloud.
J-Lo, they're gonna see me instead of the other lady. Right? The original, right? So
Yeah, you're the
yeah.
original one.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
yeah. That one's
Okay.
fake.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but thank you again. Have a blessed day.
Uh-huh.
Let's get together more often again to share to everybody. Let's
Yes.
not get together because of a funeral or a
Exactly.
wedding.
Exactly.
Let's just get
Do you
together
notice
with your
that
friends.
the older you get, you go to more funerals than basically
Oh,
than weddings, so it's just
yeah, yeah,
we're going to more
yeah,
funerals now
yeah,
than baptism or even weddings, so
yeah, and hopefully, when we go, hopefully I can deliver more death claim to help the family. Hopefully,
yes,
maybe I
yes.
have a policy, right,
Yes,
to
and
deliver.
I'm glad that you did that. In fact, at the funeral, somebody came up to you, right, and started talking to
Yeah,
you about it
yeah,
because
yeah.
they
Go,
heard,
whoa, because
So that was,
you know what? It's always like that. It's a shocking, right? I can't believe so and so passed away.
yeah,
Because you think everybody lives that person's 90 years old. You go, okay, I understand, right? But
yeah,
when they're in the 50s, you go, whoa, time out. 50s? I'm 50. You know what I mean? Like, man, that could be me. So
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah, yeah. Okay, and we're
once
basically
again,
done. Unless
yeah,
we wanna talk about something else or we miss out on something, so. But
yeah,
thank you
yeah,
very much, Johnny, for to doing your presentation and letting our audience know about life insurance and how it helps their life and the generational wealth. That's really important, especially for immigrants. Like us who starts with
yeah,
nothing. And
yeah.
and then that's a way for them to get ahead, especially here in the
Yeah,
U.S.
that's right. Sounds very cool.
All right.
Pleasure to talk. Well, I'm out. I actually have an appointment coming up myself. So, so
Okay.
okay, sounds good,
Sounds good,
right? Well,
man.
hey, let's get together more often, and
Yes.
God bless everybody. Okay,
All
God
right.
bless everybody.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
all right.
try to share this once I publish it. Try to share it
Okay,
so people will see it too. All right.
okay.
Okay.
See you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
man. Take care.
Okay. All right.
Right.
Bye bye.